Calvin Mercer and Lyle were nobodies until the day their names nearly became etched into American history as the men behind the deadliest domestic terror plot since Oklahoma City. What started as a routine peck and complaint in New Orleans unraveled into a chilling race against time, revealing a truck packed with explosives. A twisted motive rooted in personal tragedy and a plan to reduce part of the city to rubble. This is a true story of how a forgotten grudge, years in the making, brought New Orleans to the brink of catastrophe and how it was stopped with just minutes to spare. It was a quiet Thursday morning in New Orleans when a maintenance worker noticed something strange in a parking garage beneath an office building near the French Quarter. A white box truck had been parked in the same corner for 2 days straight, untouched and oddly positioned near the ventilation shaft. The worker reported it, thinking it might be stolen. Within an hour, the police arrived, followed by a bomb squad and federal agents. What they found inside sent chills through every investigator on site. Packed tightly in a cargo area were rows of propane tanks wired to military-grade explosives, surrounded by nails, bolts, and homemade. At first glance, it looked like an improvised explosive device designed to cause maximum damage. What made it even more terrifying was its location right above a series of underground gas lines and below a high-rise full of federal offices. If it had detonated, experts later confirmed, it would have leveled an entire city block and likely ignited a chain reaction with the gas lines beneath. Investigators tracked the vehicle to a rental agency just outside Baton Rouge. Surveillance footage showed a man using a fake ID, wearing a hoodie and gloves. Fingerprints inside the vehicle came back to a 34-year-old former demolition specialist, dishonorably discharged from the Army. 6 years earlier, he had vanished from public records in 2021 after being questioned in connection with a militia group tied to an attempted power grid sabotage in Missouri. The real twist came when agents raided his hidden compound deep in the bayou. Alongside more bomb-making materials, they found detailed blueprints of other targets. 2 stadiums, a water treatment plant, and even the airport. But strangest of all was a diary detailing his motive, not political, not religious, but revenge. He had lost his brother during Hurricane Katrina due to a delayed emergency response and blamed what he called systemic negligence. He had spent years planning a chain of attacks to make the government feel failure. The case remains one of the most disturbing near misses in American history. Authorities said the truck was set to detonate just 2 hours after it was discovered. They stopped it with minutes to spare.